Hello, magandang araw pong muli sa inyong lahat. Ito po ang inyong chess guru. Nagbabalik dahil sa napaka-busy buwan at linggong nakalipas. Hindi po ako nakagawa ng video at po ay nagkaroon ako ng pagkakataon at nagkaroon ng mood na gumawa ng video dahil sa nakita ko po ganda nitong posisyon na ipapakita ko sa inyo. Kaya sa in this position po, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung different levels thinking ng bawat chess player po from beginner to a grandmaster level. So, simulan na po natin. In this position po, yung white is attacking the knight black. So, bilang beginner level po, sa beginner level of thinking po, ang unang iisipin ng beginner dyan is to save the knight. Of course, di po ba? Dahil ina-atake ng white, yung knight mo, ang instinct mo o ang una mong isipin is to save the knight. So, sa lahat po ng position, mayroon tatlong square na safe yung knight. It's either sa B3, B5, and C6. So, dyan po niya iisiping ilagay yung knight niya kasi inaatake po siya no pawn. So, initially po, yan po yung thinking ng beginner level of chess. So, pag nagsisimula ka, yan agad ang nasa isip mo, makaka-capture yung aking knight. So, dapat i-save ko yung knight. So, yun po yung beginner's level. So, pumunta po tayo sa another level of thinking. Yung medyo may alam na po siya sa mga tactics, sa chess tactics at sa mga different ways on to take advantage sa ating kalaban. So, pag next level po, makikita po niya itong move na C2. Bakit? Kasi alam na niya yung tactics na fork, attacking the rook and the queen. And tactics na pin kasi po, itong bishop is nakapin sa rook. Hindi niya pwedeng capturein yung knight. Kung i-move niya yung knight dun sa C2, hindi pwedeng capturein ng bishop kasi makakapture niya yung queen. So, dalawang tactics na yung alam niya dito. Ito po yung next level na thinking ng chess player bilang siguro intermediate player na to. So, makikita po niya yung move na yan, makaka-take advantage ako dito. Yan ang nasa isip niya. Kasi, instantly, makaka-capture niya yung hook. After he move his knight here, siyempre, ang unang sisave ng white is yung kanyang queen. Dahil, siyempre, mas mahalaga yung queen kesa sa rook. So, isasave niya yung queen. So, tignan po natin, what if itong intermediate thinking na to is i-apply sa game na to. For example, he moved his knight here, forking the queen and the rook. What if naman po? Siyempre, minsan kasi yung mga player, ang iniisip lang niya yung move niya o yung how to take his own advantage. But hindi niya minsan nakikita yung move ng kanyang kalaban. So, bilang intermediate player, makikita niya agad yan, I will take advantage sa position nito dahil makakapture ko yung rook. But what if your opponent play this brilliant move? This great move, queen to e2. So, hindi po niya agad nakita yung next move ng white. So, instantly, kinapture niya yung rook, which is a blunder kasi meron pong queen takes a6. Check. And hindi mo pwedeng capturein ng pawn kasi nakapin yung pawn mo with the bishop. So, instantly checkmate po ang mangyayari dyan kasi pag minove mo yung king mo rito, checkmate ka. White. So, bilang intermediate player, maaari hindi mo makikita yon. Next move ng white. So, pag minove mo dyan yung knight, pag hindi mo naman kinapture yung rook and you defend this position, makakapture din yung knight mo. So, yun po yung intermediate level. So, pumunta naman tayo sa next level po, yung next thinking. So, meron pong tinatawag na pag ina-atake ka, counter attack. Meron ka ring counter attack na tinatawag. So, dito po, another level of thinking is makikita po niya yung atake dito sa, okay, na-atake mo yung knight ko and I will attack you here. Merong checkmate dun sa h2. So, sige, sabi niya, capturein mo yung knight and I will capture this and you will be checkmated. So, pero, obviously po, pag minove natin yung rook dito sa ating h8, obviously, makikita ng kalaban natin yung ating intention o yung ating purpose of moving the rook here because obvious, very obvious na makikita niya yung ating threat. So, obviously, pag minove mo yung rook dyan, he will just move his pawn here and the threat is gone. Wala na po yung threat. So, what do you call this? This is called the hope chess. Wag po tayong umasa sa hope chess o yung aasa tayo na hindi makikita ng kalaban natin yung move natin. So, balik po tayo. Okay. Another level of thinking is na makikita po ng isang player dito is siguro ito na yung medyo advanced level na to. Makikita niya yung move na ito. Dahil ina-atake ng pawn yung knight natin, he will move his knight here. Check. Then, pag kinapture nung iniisip niya na pag kinapture nung pawn, of course, kakapture ng pawn, titira niya yung rook niya rito and there is no way for white to defend the h pawn. Di po ba? So, medyo advanced player na yan kasi kung bishop naman ang ipang-capture, makakapture yung rook, yung queen, sorry. Di po ba? So, bilang player din naman, syempre isipin niya na pag kinapture ko to ng pawn, yung rook mo, ilalagay mo rito, no way for me to defend my h pawn. So, isasakripisyo na niya yung kanyang queen. Okay? And pwede pang humaba ito, pwede pang magkaroon ng play after this. Diba? So, yun na yung next level. So, dito pwede pa siyang lumaban kasi meron siyang dalawang rook and a bishop. Okay? So, yun po yung another level of thinking. Ngayon, pumunta naman tayo dun sa medyo mataas na level of thinking. Ano ba yung medyo mataas na level of thinking? Dahil ina-atake mo yung pawn ko, ay yung knight ko, sorry, I will create a counter attack. Ito po yun. So siguro yung master level na to, ito na yung tinatawag nilang master level of thinking. So, instead of moving our knight, why don't we capture the bishop? Then, of course, obviously, the white will capture our rook and ito po yung move na master level move na. He will move his knight here. Yes, opening up the queen. Ngayon, pag kinapture po nung queen yan, yung kanyang queen, attacking the queen, open na po yan. But the knight attacks the queen and the rook, pero pwede naman siyang kainin ng pawn. So, pag kinain po kasi yan ng pawn, for example, kinain ng pawn niya, libre yung queen. Libre yung queen, di ba? So, hindi mo pwede ngayon kainin yung knight dahil malalaglag yung queen mo. So, ngayon, pag kinain mo naman pag kinain mo yung queen, ikaw naman ang checkmate kasi checkmate with a knight. Di ba? Napakagandang variation yan. Pag linya yan, pag trick mo yung opponent mo to you sacrifice the knight, checkmate siya dun sa knight to e2, checkmate. So ngayon, yan na po yung master level of thinking. Kasi pag move to nung black, walang paraan yung white dyan. The only way of the white to escape the threat is to capture this knight. Instead of capturing the queen, he captures the knight. So, yan na po yung way ng white to escape the checkmate. But there is knight to e2 na mapopork yung queen at yung king. So, wala pong paraan yung white to escape the attack na makakapture yung kanyang queen. So, yan po yung master level of thinking. So, after po niyan, siyempre, yun ang magiging paraan ng white to escape the attack of black. So, siyempre, move niya yung king niya. So, bilang master level, kakapture niya yung queen, taking advantage na yan, di ba? But, hindi naman doon nagtatapos yung ating level of thinking. Diba? So, kung yan ang iniisip ng master level thinking, how about the grandmaster? Tignan naman natin kung ano yung iniisip ng grandmaster level. Instead of capturing the queen, which is obviously an advantage, or obviously winning, diba? We aim for a checkmate. Ito po yung grandmaster level of thinking. By not sacrificing the by capturing the pawn to h2. So obviously the king will capture the queen, and you put the rook here to h8 check, and there is no way for white to escape the checkmate because the knight controls these two squares, and no way for white to escape. The only way for him is only to lengthen one move and checkmate. So, gayon po yung grandmaster level of thinking. So, sa video pong ito, sa position pong ito, marami tayong nakitang different levels ng thinking kung paano mag-isip ang isang chess player from beginner to a grandmaster level. So, yun lang po. At sana po sa video ito meron kayong natutunan. I hope you learn something from this position at sana magamit natin sa ating game, sa ating paglalaro ng chess. Yun lang po, and bye-bye.